I'm gonna give you guys a take that very few people will give you regarding this J. Cole and Kendrick situation. It's this keeps happening. It's very easy to separate the real from the bullshit. It's like when something happens, it's like just go look under a comment in a comment section, right? When something happens, you can literally see the stupid people from the people who think, right? And unfortunately, most of you are stupid. Do you not? So for those who don't know what I'm talking about, Kendrick and Cole were beefing, whatever. Kendrick had his little verse. Cole dropped his 7 minute drill. And then I guess last night or whatever during Dreamville Fest, he apologized. And you already know that everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, you're soft," blah blah blah. Like, why would you do that? We want blood. It's like, bruh, like this. Once again, the fact that I have to explain this to full-grown adults is astounding. What do you think is more honorable? It's like doing what the world wants you to do, or doing what your heart tells you. Like, look at it from this point of view, right? So they're friends, right? They were cool. They probably got, whatever the fuck happened between them. So say that, okay, say it's your friend. Say Kendrick is your friend, right? And you're in the same situation. Kendrick is your friend. And you do what you do, and then you go back and then you look at the comments. And now you see a bunch of people shitting on your friend. Because y'all might say, to us, to the consumer, we'll say, "Oh, it's about competition. It's not street shit, right?" But it's about competition to them too. To us, it's not about competition. You'll say it's about competition, but it's not. Because if you look at the comments under all these World Star videos, whoever's, what I mean, you all this, you'll say, of course they're going to be in favor of one or the other, but it's like how they talk about them. Because J. Cole was saying that his last album was trash. I actually thought his last album was one of the best albums I ever heard. You know what I mean? But his album was trash, and because J. Cole said that his album was trash, clearly everybody else is a meat writer, and they're gonna, "Oh, his album is trash," without, what I mean? That, come on, son. People have told me in the past that J. Cole's albums were trash, and I asked, "Well, did you listen to it?" And they said no. Regular people are stupid. We're gonna follow anything, right? So he knows that. He knows that because he said was talking trash about his catalog and and everything that he built up, that you idiots are gonna do the same thing, and that's supposed to be your friend. So you're pretty much destroying your friend's legacy in a way. You know what I mean? In a way. And if you don't, and if there was no response, then it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. So it's like the cowards. It's just like the third video I came out with where it's some coward shit, dog. You don't think J. Cole knows? You don't think he's smart enough to know, to predict that everybody's gonna say he's soft and all this shit? You don't think he knows that? Was he when he was apologizing on stage? Did he not say that? Oh, his friends told him not to do that shit. You don't think he know that what you guys are gonna do, and yet he still did it? Is that not honorable? Isn't that honorable to see somebody actually go against the world and to follow their own heart? Like, ask yourself that shit. When everybody wants you two to because everybody knows they were cool, but they don't care. They just want to see fights. It's like if you saw two people fighting on the street, you're gonna pull out your cameras. None of you care about the reason why they're fighting. They could have been best friends all their life. None of you give a shit. You just want to see a fight. So, so he went against everybody to follow his own heart, and that makes him soft. No, that actually makes you soft. It actually makes you soft because you wouldn't have done that. You would have went with everybody. You know what I mean? You would have failed to the peer pressure. In other words, it's like what? Who do you think is more soft? If you have say it's you on this side, it's you on this side and you on this side. And on this side, everybody's saying drink, 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 and you're like, I don't drink, dog. That's not what I do. Drink, 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 and then you drink. Or on the other side, drink, drink. No, I don't drink. I'm not going to do it. Which one you think is more difficult? This is not rocket science, people. So every time you see a comment, it doesn't matter how, whatever. Every time you see a comment, and a lot of people will do it, and a lot of famous people will do it. They're doing it now. Of them like, oh, shaking their head, putting their head down. Oh, come on, Cole. But you know those people are pieces of shit inside. You know that those people are pieces of shit inside because they didn't see what I'm telling you now. They didn't see it. They just saw him apologize like, oh, come on. They didn't even think of the other side. Like, that's your friend that you're shitting on. I'm gonna shit on my friend to satisfy the world? Why would I do that? And he did it, and he was like, he probably like looking at the backlash. Like, damn, like everybody's like a bunch of more people are really shitting on my friend. And I know how talented he is, and I know how good he is. Yes, I want to be considered the best, but at what cost? The cost of my sanity, of my peace? You know what I don't understand? Before this, I'm sure they're gonna get on him. But everybody liked J. Cole. Even if you thought Kendrick was better or whatever, you still liked J. Cole. But you liked J. Cole because he was being himself. And now that he's continuing to be himself, now you don't like him. Now he's soft. This is the thing. This is why you can't work to satisfy you people. This is why you just have to do you and not worry about it. Because these people will lead you to ruin. You people will lead somebody to ruin. Trying to satisfy you for what? That you can turn on him that quickly from going from, oh, he was the best rapper to now he's soft? You can turn on him overnight? For what? What is the point? Why waste the time? Why not just follow your own heart? If any of these people, any of these gangster hard people ever followed their own heart ever in life, then they would understand what he was doing. Like, you don't think, okay, I was down. I was like, okay, yeah, let's go, nigga. Like, I want to see that shit. I want to see Kendrick's response, all that. Of course I wanted to see it. But I can respect that. Because I've gone against the world in situations in situations in my personal life to follow my heart. I know what that feels like. So, I say real recognizes real. I can see it. I can recognize it when I see it. So I know what it is. I know that it's much more difficult to follow your own heart and be like, you know what, bro, my bad. Than to pretend. See, and that's another thing you guys don't get. If he would have kept going, it wouldn't have been him. He would have had to pretend to be mad. So now you want your favorite rapper to be fake to himself in order to satisfy you? That's crazy. And that makes you a coward. Everybody, just look at the comment. Even if you did it yourself and you clearly didn't think of this because you're you. Just look at the comments. Everybody who's like, oh, you're soft. Oh, come on, man. Kendrick won. All of them those are the soft people. Because they would never even think to follow their heart in the face of the world. They would never do it. Ever. They don't understand. How could you do that? They can't get it. You can use Anybody who makes it this far in the video, you should know by now, by watching my videos, I'm always speaking in deeper meaning than what I'm actually speaking. You can use anything to explain a lot, or anything. I'm using this situation to give you something more. Because it's much more valuable to you as a person if you follow your heart. And fuck the world, man. Because they're not shit. You see that they're not shit. You see that they turned on him. You probably turned on him overnight because he followed his heart. Bro, when is this gangster shit gonna stop? This shit started with like NWA back in the day. How many years has that been? Why are we still doing this? Why are we still pretending? You know what's funny? This girl at my job, she said, "Oh, it's really weird. You listen to a lot of different music." And I know what she meant when she said that. Because me being a black guy, you won't see a bunch of black guys, because we have to be hard and tough, listening to certain type of music because we are scared of the perception on us. You know what I mean? Like, for some reason, like, you might like a Michael Jackson song, but you're not gonna play it around your homies because they're scared. You're scared. Once again, coward. You're scared that they're gonna judge you for it. I don't have no ego when it comes to music. Good music is good music, and I appreciate good music. So there's a lot of a variety of music that I listen to, and I'm not afraid to let other people know I listen to. Matter of fact, that's how you meet cool people. I was playing a fucking anime opener from Rurouni Kenshin. I was just playing that shit, and somebody comes up to the kitchen, and like, yo, I haven't heard that shit in years, dog. That's a good feeling. You know what I mean? Just let it go. Who cares with these losers and cowards? You are cowering to losers and cowards when you're not yourself. Why do that? People are not used to that. I will listen to anything if it's good. If I think it's good, I'll listen to it. I don't give a fuck. Why do I care what you think? It's my music. The fuck? It's like, bruh, I've been following my heart for years. This is why I'm separate. This is why I'm different. This is why I can have this point of view. And very few people, this is what I'm saying, you can separate the bullshit from the real easily. Because if I go into a World Star video, I'm just using that as an example of this whole J. Cole shit, and you read the comments, right? At least 85 to 90% of people are going to be saying either Kendrick won now or J. Cole soft. No one is going to be in there telling you what I'm telling you. Why do you think that is? Because none of them, it's just showing you the state of the world. One of these people have enough balls to follow their own heart in the face of the world. They will cower in the face of the world. They will change. They will lie to themselves to blend in with the world, instead of letting their little light shine. I know it doesn't sound gangster at all, does it? Like, Jesus Christ, man. It's like, bro, the dude is following he just followed his heart, man. He had to sit on stage and in front of all those people be like, bro, like, this is not it, man. I'm sorry. I know what you guys want. He even said that. I know that you want blood. I know you want blood. But it will kill me inside if I do this to my friend. How can you not honor that? How can you not respect that? You guys would shit on your own friends for the world? So the world can think that you're cool? You cowards? Why is everybody a coward these days? Is that what they're doing to you with the food and the air and the whatever the fuck? The fluoride in the water? They're just making you guys cowards? Is that what they've done? There's a lot of coward shit going on these days, dog. And it was fucking refreshing to see a person of his status Follow his heart, knowing the consequences. You knew, or whatever. You know that he knew that you guys were gonna respond like this. And so you did respond like that. He was right. He was correct in his assessment. Because you guys are so easily predictable. Of course you're gonna do that shit. Why wouldn't you not? This will probably never reach J. Cole. But real recognizes real, and I recognize what you did, bro. I applaud you for for following your heart, because you don't see it. You don't see it nowadays. You don't see it too often. People doing that shit can go against the world for their own heart. You know, if he would have kept going, he would have been destroying his spirit. He'd have been killing his spirit because it would have kept eating him. A lot of people destroy themselves for people outside of them. It's actually insane. It's actually insane to do that. So I can very easily separate. I can look at all the comments and like, all these people are insane. It's easy, dog. I don't have to go to college or be smart or do any of these things that these people do to recognize bullshit when I see it. People are very easy to read and group and separate yourself from. Why would I want to be around a person who would do that? Why would I want to chill with people who would do that to themselves? Why would you? Why would you? I'd rather be by myself with my little heartstrings, dog. There's something to think about, man. Like, because I know that none of you are gonna see it that way. I know, and I know the one person who watches this video, probably not gonna give a fuck, bro. But it's in the universe now, man. Y'all have a good day.